I'm Tony Lombardi from Ross Racing Engines in Niles, Ohio, and we specialize in custom hot rod and race engines. When a customer talks to me on a telephone, he's talking to the guy that handles every facet of his engine. So I'm second generation. My dad started this shop in the early 70s. You know, obviously he started racing in the 60s. You know, at the time he needed machine work done, couldn't get what he wanted, and he started buying equipment to do his own. And the next thing you know, it basically morphed into he was doing work for other people, and that's how Ross Racing Engines was born. I want to say I was almost forced into it. From the time I was old enough to hold a broom, I was working here. I've done hot rod engines for a lot of large name hot rod shops, Roseville Rod and Custom, Gallup and Ford. We do a lot of race car engines, anything from super stock engines to nostalgia top fuel and everything in between. We still do a lot of circle track engines, drag race engines, offshore boat engines. It does pay off. You know, our clientele is all over the country. We're very well known, and I have a lot of repeat customers. I have even lost count of the amount of racetracks I've been all over the country that I personally raced at or been there with customers. It's hard to believe. I've been racing for over 40 years already, driving. I started off driving stock cars on dirt. We ran a limited late model and then moved to super late model. So we drove on dirt for over 25 years. Then I moved to drag racing. That was always my dad's passion, was drag racing, and it was something to do with him, you know, a little bit later on in life where we could kind of do it together. In the last few years, we do a lot of traditional hardcore hot rod engines, all with modern internals. So you have an engine that was originally new in the 50s, like early Oldsmobiles or the early Hemis, the Y-blocks, nail heads. We've got to the point where we use all modern parts inside of them. We convert them to modern hydraulic roller cams, roller rockers. So on the outside, that looks like the engine was built in the 50s, but it's all modernized inside, and they're all built to drive coast to coast. And they have. My car has a 1957 371 Oldsmobile. It's been stroked. It's got a 471 supercharger on the top, 4 carburetors, and it runs pretty good. There's numerous track championships and national championships that have been won out of this shop with customer engines and whatnot. We just wrapped up our 3rd consecutive Nostalgia Top Fuel Championship for the NHRA Heritage Series. So that's quite an accomplishment. We travel the country with that. We go to California twice a year, actually 3 times this past season. So there's a lot of miles in between, and I don't know, I'm proud of all of it. I'm proud when my customers call me on Monday and tell me they won. It's all good. It's all good. Every time I start an engine in a dyno room, it's like your firstborn. You know, it's still exciting when you hear one fire the first time. There's still a level of excitement, and we love it. We do everything in-house other than heat treating. It helps with quality control. You know, we update our equipment as we can, but Rottler's been around for over 100 years. They've got a great reputation. Now it's very hard to hire, and I know that's the same story all over the country. So what I've had to do is buy machinery that can work when I'm not standing in front of it. So now we have a CNC cylinder hone from Rottler, and we have other CNC machines as well. My cylinders are very straight, true, and round. I want to attribute our 3 national championships to honing our top fuel blocks in the Rottler. And obviously, they're always striving to come out with a better product as well. So it's the same way with our engines. We try to find better ways to do things and more accurate ways to do things. One more payment, it's all mine, so it's time to buy another something. My retirement plan is they'll find me face down in here one day. We're going to build engines until I can't build them anymore.